these files are actually really massive, and I could certainly address this subject till the cows come home, as we say. So I'll try and keep this short and simple about approval seeking, or if my actions are dictated by what you're going to think, the thinking machine. In other words, what you're going to perceive me to be by virtue of what I do or I don't do, that you experience in your mirror, what I experience in my mirror when I spill something on my shirt. Okay? No harm was done to anybody, right? Okay? But if in the other person's mind has a different perception of that, about what you look like, as it relates to what? Radio coded programs held captive in finite reactive memory driven programs, then I'm held captive to what they're held captive to, because their mind is not free to freely express the love that they are, that they experience in me, what I am. They're not experiencing in them to freely express the love they experience in them, to freely creatively express the free spirit within them, the spirit of fire, and how that relates to machine coded behavior, robots. In other words, when I was a child, because I'm a free creative expression, experiencing what I am, which is what love is, as I am energy, then I'm going to be different than a robot. And now they all look at me. You're different than us. You're not one of us. You're not a robot. Welcome to Minority Report. Okay? That's why navigation, precisely correct, is precise breathing right on time. Because the one I serve is the one I am, which is why I'm here. Has nothing to do with what you look like. The energy of I am in light spirit body, the crystal body. Pure liquid light consciousness, a pure, internal, eternal, absolute love. On fire to learn, on fire to create. More of what I'm giving love to, which is another life form of creation, that is now experiencing what I am, so that all life is experiencing what I am, which is what love is. It goes on forever. Yeah. So it's just like all the programming. Remember, I was put in a military academy when I was 5 years of age. So I know how to do all that marching stuff. Remember? Turn your feet to the right, back to the front. Turn your feet to the left, back to the front. About face. Call to arms. Right? Right shoulder, left shoulder. I was being trained to be a digital soldier, like a super soldier, to follow the rules, the rule-based functions of machines, machines programming other machines, automatons, just like in that documentary with Fritz Lang, 1927. We've been here before. Robotic programs. Yeah. And so what if you chose to look different because you want to freely express the colors that you are as a rainbow, an aurora? Just like when you walk into an art gallery, right? Art appreciation and appreciation for everything that we experience in nature. That's why I spend all my time in nature, breathing with Mother Nature, 90 on the vertical, 90 on the horizontal, to restore the balance wherever I am. Restoring the balance is the atmospheric balance of I am. The eternal seed atom. Experiencing pure, eternal, absolute love. Experiencing being totally calm to experience being totally loved. Total. Restoring total power is full power. which is full spectrum sensing capacity levels of sensing, like a motion detector, a natural crystal spiral motion detector. So imagine that you're so sensitive, you can detect the loss of one electron. Whoa, one electron. Yep. That's why when I was 4 years of age, I acknowledged I'm not supposed to experience a loss of one electron in you anymore than I experience it in me. And that means I know that something's wrong. Like right now, something's wrong with this picture. That's God's source level sensitivity. Because that's the one I serve, because that's what I experience being what I am. So I acknowledge why I'm here, which is restore balance. Kira Sheaya. So I keep it neutral. Like when I first started putting my videos up, I am simply sharing what I become aware of. And what I become aware of, I share. So when I was a little boy, I set a command line sequence. Anything that is less than what I am, which is what love is, it goes on forever, gets deleted, removed from my record. Because it's not what I am. So therefore, I want to maintain my record, my recording speeds of what I know I am, which is the one I serve, which is what I am, which is what love is. So anything less than pure, eternal, absolute love is not what I am. So I know what I am, and I know what I'm not. And that is an identity function, which is an electrical function, which is the function of breathing right on time with eternal source. So I've always tried to keep this simple. When I become aware of what I become aware of, I don't have to share it on a phone. I don't have to write it in a book, but I'm aware of it. What I choose to experience, what I share with others as a file, right? And why I put certain files up that I do. Right? So that's what I do. The neutral zone, the safe Bardo point. So I share what I become aware of by virtue of becoming aware of what I'm aware of the communication that I experience in me, and then I share with all of you. As a free spirit, I am free to communicate. And now we're back to the reaction states between being non-reactive and experiencing being in a reactive state as a nuclear reactor. The polarity issues, the struggle of polarity of restoring balance to experience 0 degrees. That's why we're here. That's why I'm here. And so that's a gift. That's an eternal gift. Because when our mind is stable, 90 on the vertical and 90 on the horizontal, then we're not experiencing any anxiety-driven programs that are directly tied to the lymphatic system, which is our breathing system. It's creating a wobble and bending plates, the electric plates, our electric shield, restoring balance of our crystal shield. The crystal shield volcano, the first spin of an atom, the crystal liquid aquifers, liquid light, living colors. So, it says that the video size limit almost reached. Capture will stop. Oh, capture will stop. Capture, huh?